19-year-old Jivan Badwal is getting just his second start. He has to be really disciplined with his positioning and organization alongside to complement the combination play of De La Vega and the inform man Albert Rusnak with his 10 goal contributions.
Some key players out, but for the likes of Daniel Rios, JC Ngando, a chance to impress Jasper Sorensen and stake a claim moving forward as well. Bjorn Inge Utveg into that back three, an immediate long ball forward, looking towards Sabi. The Seattle Sounders there on the cusp of Club World Cup participation, part of a big summer of soccer. Now their eyes have to be on getting points in this Cascadia matchup and making sure they keep pace with the teams at the top of the West. By the way, Portland winning on Sunday Night Soccer, so a little bit more added motivation for the Sounders to make sure they join them in terms of the point total so far. Nuhu with a lovely nutmeg and Utveg winning it. Sambi with the chance to come forward the other way. Rios making a good run. Then he goes for Laborda. You were quick to point out to me, it's not a back five, it's a back three. What do you make of this system for Vancouver? They haven't played it that much this season.
Well, first thing that I make about this formation and this system for Vancouver is they're being forced into it. Jesper Sorensen, 9 players away on international duty, so his hand's been forced in some ways to yield and put this lineup out there. Defensively against the ball, you've seen this shape right now, it'll look like a back five because Ocampo will drop in, Laborda on that right-hand side will drop in, but in possession, it'll be crucial that they get forward, they get higher up the pitch to support that front three that, as we mentioned, is only playing together for the first time.
With a lovely ball on Laborda, beaten too easily by Kent. Kent with the cross, central, and the flick not fully cleared, and the volley just wide.
That's got to be 1-0. Ryan Kent does so well, just really shifty with his feet, and then a delicate ball to the back post, and this falls so kindly for Alex Roldan. Just doesn't get the contact that he's looking for. He has
really fast on Ryan Kent when he arrived at the Sounders. 3 assists in his first 120 minutes. Since then, he's gone a little bit quiet. That was a positive early sign. Nice touch here by Jesus Ferreira. Was aiming for Rios. Actually works out on the end as it falls for Ngando. Sabi on one side. On the run on the far side, Ocampo. Good delivery. Laborda onto the second ball. Laborda driving down the middle. Sabi into the penalty area on his left foot. Cold effort, well wide. Fly had it covered as well. Cuts back Ryan Kent. Could go for goal here. Ryan Kent instead goes back for Christian Roldan. Takes a touch, takes a deflection. Could have gone anywhere. It's gone wide. It's going to be another corner. Could Roldan have gone first time?
That's what I was thinking as well. But in the end, he gets the strike off. It goes through a slew of bodies. Christian Roldan. But some really good running off the ball again. Obed Vargas making some deep line runs, getting to the end line.
They're only going to offer 2 here, the Sounders. And again, Vancouver almost inviting the short corner. Instead, it's delivered in. Good header, clear. Strong header defensively from Blackman. Kent back for Rusnak. De La Vega makes the run in behind. Instead, he goes back for Christian Roldan. De La Vega inside the area, cold effort just wide. Best move of the match from the Sounders.
The ball out of his feet. Watch this ball in here. Slick little ball. That first touch just puts him in stride, and then just get a strike off.
Ngando, lovely ball as well from Laborda into that general area. Sabi, Ngando, Ocampo in a really good position. Ocampo, 1v1, trying to go out wide, gets his cross in. Starting for the first time in Major League Soccer at BC Place. What a moment to get that goal.
What a time to get his first goal. We talk about Vancouver being patient and they're good up as well, but also getting numbers forward. Look at the top of the screen. Eddie Ocampo, with this 3-4-3 shape, is giving him more freedom to get higher up the pitch. And when he does that, the cutback ball is spot on, but it's only spot on because it finds a player. You're encouraging your midfield players to get forward, to commit themselves to get into the box. And Jivan Badwal does just that. He arrives at the right time. Nobody from Seattle tracks him. Eddie Ocampo is able to deliver a well-weighted pass. Nuhu's uncontested. He gets into a good spot, but the ball he cuts back doesn't really give his team a chance.
That's the final action of our first 45 minutes. Alba Rosnak gets us underway. The Sounders attacking from left to right.
So from a Sounders standpoint, they have to be more aware of that. Can that first ball be to look to try to see if you can get him in a favorable position early on?
Blackman looks so at ease when he breaks out of that defensive unit to play. Ball played in behind the far side. This is going to be a card. Back pocket, red card. Nuhu is off. The angle isn't an issue for you?
No, because Laborda takes that, if he takes that touch just straight ahead of him, and he's going toward the touchline, defending a corner kick.
For the delivery in, Fry drops it! Most of the fans don't seem to know it yet, but the foul was whistled again very quickly by the referee. An interesting one to have a look back at too.
Well, we're going to get a good look here, and it's the contact from Veselinovic with Stefan Fry, and I don't know, man. You're an attacking player. You have a right to go and challenge the ball. Nonetheless, as you mentioned, the referee blew that one very quickly.
Yeah, we see goalkeepers get that call so many times. Sabi, long way out. Sabi goes for goal, just wide.
Well, here's a corner kick again. And I'm not having it, to be honest with you. Oh, but you see that on the shot. It looks like it came off the arm there of Veselinovic, and that might be what ended up being the call. But it looked like the referee actually blew the whistle on the contact initially.
It was very early.
Yeah.
So you're all right that we came to the right conclusion, just not the wrong.
Yeah, but they called the foul on the keeper, so I'm not a fan of that one, to be honest with you. But this is a moment now where, and you have Christian Roldan slotting in as the left back.
And the ball played in behind, and the running back, Peller's made contact, and back pocket again, another red card.
It's unintentional, but the contact is there, and just that little contact there on the left foot of Emmanuel Sabe.
Sabe, well over. He won the free kick. Could argue he had every right to take the free kick, but never close with that one to level out. Rothrock trying to put pressure on. I just wonder as well, going to the Club World Cup, the Rothrocks, the Kusarienses, they're going to put themselves in the picture over the Della Vegas and co, who haven't delivered tonight. This is your chance to showcase, show the manager why you should be.
You got to imagine those kind of games as well. It's not going to always be about. You're going to need to find that balance if you're Brian Spencer going into any different game. And do I need a guy who's going to work tirelessly like Paul Rothrock playing against a PSG who's going to just chase shadows and be combative and compete?
Long range.
Small windows to find opportunities, and I love the movement of Daniel Rios. He just drops off, and no one from that back line is able to step out and get pressure to the ball because you're playing with 9 men. Normally this is where you would have a defensive midfielder who could slide over and cover ground, but neither Jackson Reagan or Alex Roldan can get out there and close down Daniel Rios. And what a strike it is. Good technique, small window to just pick up that far post.
Nobody predicting that at the start of the season. I think the showcasing last week was a blip rather than the norm. Cross in towards the far post. The volley from the save. The Campo acrobatic with the effort.
Little small windows, and this is just from end to end. From one wing back to the other wing back, Laborda just putting a ball to the back post, and I love the confidence from Eddie Campo to take on the strike. Rises to their feet to give the salute and a round of applause to Jivan Badwal as he exits the game with what generally are more of a defensively minded team. They start off with that being their core of their principles, but don't get me wrong, they're a good attacking team as well, good attacking footballing team and have quality. But maybe that's a game that you think, I need a Pedro de la Vega who could unlock doors. Against a PSG that are fast-paced in transition moments, maybe that's where you need some scrappier guys.
Warner with the cross over the head of Krylak. It's going to come to the edge of the box. Another long range in. I think Frog got a touch to that one. Going to be a corner.
Pressure starts to pile on you from a defensive standpoint. That header should never be headed back down centrally. It should be headed wide. Give up a corner kick if you need be. In the end, that's what's gifted to.
So a player trying to rebuild his career here at Vancouver. Started out at Toronto, moved to Rapids, didn't work out, but he's been a key contributor so far this season, almost getting the third goal. Delivery in, fly under that one, and comfortable. There's a couple of willing runners either side. Kosa, Rienzi, and further forward, Rothrock in a battle for it, and too much contact with Sabi. See how they respond to that defeat to Inter Miami, where they conceded 5 goals. Daniel Gazdag, the big signing to replace Kucha, that hasn't worked out yet. Oh, the nutmegs are coming. Blackman's done it all today. Play this ball forward and Joao Paulo intercepts it, gives it right back though. Ocampo goes quickly. It dipped viciously, just over.
Good ball.
Good ball in behind. Good run from Masovsky. Goes down under the challenge of Veselinovic. Goal kick.
And Masovsky doesn't like it, but there is a window where he could have got the shot off. First of all, Kosa Rienzi does really well. Shows some individual quality to create this chance, and he plays that ball just in beyond Veselinovic. And once Masovsky takes that first touch, he never picks his head up. If he just has a quick glance at the goal, I wanted to just be opportunistic. Just try a shot from there. Try to pick up the far post. Those couple touches allow Veselinovic to get back and get some positioning.
Brief check in the video assistant room, and that one is complete. The match momentum is presented by Old Spice. And the Sounders did have a spell right at the start of that second half, but then the red cards completely changed everything about this match.
The red cards just absolutely turned this game on its head because Sounders started off bright. They were positive. They were getting some numbers forward. And once you start going down numbers, it just makes the game that much more difficult. The confidence starts to drop off. The confusion starts to set in as to how you want to play the game as well. And the game just becomes way more open.
Blackman played another really good ball forward again. Sabi, he's got Rios inside the area. Rios looking for the brace. Ocampo, the support. That's been around. Defense to attack. Blackman's passes. Sabi goes down. Joao Paulo. Is there contact? There is. Penalty. Who was going to take the penalty? Damir Krylak to make it 3-0 from the spot. Who's your right? The veteran sealing.
And with 3 goals on the night so far, they've given this fan base something to celebrate again. Damir Krylak, he hasn't seen many minutes off the bench this season. And he gets the opportunity to step up from the penalty spot to make it 3-0 in what's been quite the turnaround of events and performance from the Vancouver Whitecaps.
The added time is presented by Audi. We're going to have a minimum of 5 additional here. We're going to have a couple of big moments as well for Whitecaps, some young players getting an opportunity.